Hi, my name's Candy Meehan. I'm with Home Rental Services. Home Rental leases and manages properties throughout the greater Kansas City area. Today I'd like to give you 5 clauses that you should have in any lease with your renters. Number 1, have the rent due date. That may sound like a logical thing, but rent due date and the day that the rent is late. And I would highly recommend that you enforce that late fee, not just sort of be willy-nilly about it. Number 2, I would have a clause in there that does not allow them to sublease the property. You don't want your renter to move in and a couple months later decide they don't want to live there anymore and sublease it to their buddy Joe with a bunch of his friends, and suddenly you don't even know who's living there. Number 3, I would actually list every occupant that is authorized to live in that house, and that would include children. I also recommend you do first and last names because sometimes families have a variety of last names, and I would list every single person, adult and child, with first and last names on the lease as an authorized occupant of the lease. The 4th thing I would have in your lease is what maintenance or responsibilities are the renters. Typically that's going to include raking leaves if it's in a single family home or a duplex type of thing, but almost always includes changing the furnace filters. Whatever those are, just make sure they're spelled out pretty specifically in the lease. That's what I'd really recommend. The 5th thing to include in a lease is to require the renters to timely report maintenance problems to you. You don't want the leaking toilet to become a soggy ceiling and then run up thousands of dollars worth of damage. So I recommend requiring that the renters report maintenance problems to you on a timely basis. And those are my 5 clauses that every lease should have.